everyone. How are you? Tell me about your weekend, please. How was it? Mm-hmm. Good. Wow, you went to a lake. Which lake? Oh, I heard a lot about that lake. So how was it? Was it as beautiful as everyone tell? Okay, nice. Now look, everyone look at the screen and tell me what do you see and what do you guess? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Who had the chance to read this tale that I introduced it last week to you by Edgar Allen Poe? The Telltale Heart. Wow, we have a literature lover here. Amazing. How was it? Did you like it? I love this story. It's very short but full of meanings. It's like a kind of story you cannot stop reading until you reach the end of it and you are like keep thinking what's going to happen in the end. I have to finish it as soon as possible. This story is like that. So today we are going to read it and discuss about it and learn more about him, the author Edgar Allan Poe. Let me introduce you all to the author of this tale that we are going to read today, Edgar Allan Poe. He was born in January 19th of the year 1809. I mean, I shouldn't read it like that. You could say 1809. And he passed away in October 7th. And how can we read this year? 1849. And he was an American writer, poet, author, and editor who is best known for his poetry and short stories, particularly his tales of mystery. Some of his works are The Black Cat, The Fall of the House of Usher, The Gold Bug, Hop Frog, The Murders in the Rue Morgue, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, Never Bet the Devil Your Head, and today's short story, The Telltale Heart. Has anyone ever read any of his short stories? Mm-hmm. I really recommend his short stories for all of you. He is amazing. His short stories are mostly for mystery lover literature and those who are really curious to know what happens in those kind of mysterious short stories. So let's start with the most important section, which is going to be the whole short story. So, Sarah, can you please hand out all of these notes that I printed for you? These are the whole text of this short story I printed for you. It's all yours. You can write in it. You can highlight some parts that you would like to highlight, which are really important in your opinion. You can add any extra information. They're all yours as long as you really pay attention to the short story. So, Sarah, did you give all of your classmates the short story? Okay, is there anyone who doesn't have this paper in my hand? Oh, okay. Here you are. Here you are. Amazing. I am going to read the whole first paragraph of this short story. So we will, for those who have not read the short story before, for those people will have an idea of how is the short story going and what is it about. And then we are going to discuss the verb tense. As you know, we are discussing about the verb tense as the grammatical section. And then what is this author thinking about? And what about the person who is speaking? What is he or she feeling at the moment of writing and explaining? So let's go on. Paragraph 1. True, nervous, very dreadfully nervous I had been and am. But why will you say that I am mad? The disease had sharpened my senses, not destroyed, not do with them. Above all was the sense of hearing echoed. I heard all things in the heaven and in the earth. I heard many things in hell. How, then, am I mad? Hearken and observe how healthily, how calmly I can tell you the whole story. Wow, guys. Even from the first paragraph, I cannot stop reading. I can't wait what happens next. Okay, let's start with the very, very, very first sentence and let's read it again. Can Jake read it for us? True, nervous, very, very dreadfully nervous. I had been and am. So, guys, why do you see that the guy is saying that I am mad? And what does it mean? What does it mean to be mad and nervous? It means that the author, not the author actually, the person who is talking here is feeling bad and a kind of nervousness and maybe being mad, you know. So from the beginning we realize that something wrong is going on about the protagonist's feelings or something that he has probably done. Okay, now that we have read the first paragraph, I want you to help me highlight the verbs and let's see and let's discuss what is the tense of each verb. True nervous, very, very dreadfully nervous. I had been. Okay, amazing, guys, amazing. Am, another verb. Good. Will you say? Mm-hmm. I am. Good, very good. Had sharpened. Amazing. Not destroyed. Well, destroyed also is a verb. Good. Not dulled. Okay. Was. Heard. Again, another heard. Am. I can. Okay, so please highlight these verbs in your copies of the short story, please. And you have 5 minutes maximum to tell me the tenses. Do you remember the tenses of the verbs that we have discussed later? Let's write them down again. So we have past tense, we have present tense, and future tense. And each of these tenses have different subcategories like past, perfect, you know, and so on, and or past continuous. Let me write them down. Or present tense, present, perfect, present, simple, I mean simple present, whatever. You, I don't want to help you more than this. You all already know everything. Future tense is actually more simple, and that's it. 5 minutes, everybody.